on, everybody? Hope you guys are doing swell. Oops. Disable performance mode. Don't want performance mode. Hang on, let me get the game audio turned on because I'm not wearing my headphones today. And so we need to just switch over this speaker so you guys can hear everything. Hopefully that worked. And then, yeah, early stream today. Figured why not have some fun because I didn't have much to do work-wise. And the last time we streamed Fallout, it was a pretty good time. Pretty cool. All right, let me go ahead and just kind of set a couple things up here. Get these two feeds working properly. Hey, fun day. Let's go ahead and get... There we go. There we go. Let's go ahead and get this set up real fast. Oops, that didn't work. But I wanted to get a lot more work done on the vault, and I haven't been able to get much done in like the hour, 2 hours that we've been streaming, or that I have been streaming rather. And so I want to get that all fixed and get that going a little bit better. So here we go. Here we go. Let's see here. It is early. It is laggy. That's unfortunate. Hopefully that cleans up a little bit. Typically does once I can kind of close out a few other random things. And so we'll see if we can get it going a little bit better. If not, I'm going to have to probably restart my router. What is going on, 17 Dragonfishes? Hope you're doing well. Alright, close out that one. Minimize that one. Move this. Wasoup. Man, I feel weird not wearing my headphones. Hang on. I gotta switch over to my headphones. It's like I can hear my room way too easily. Are you gonna make me switch over the game too? Because that would be super annoying. Alright, let me get that chat set up. Hopefully it's not too laggy. Hopefully it's gotten a little bit better. Let's get the game turned on. There'll be a little lag spike here. Oh, you're on the PC now? Nice. Nice. Hopefully it's a little bit better for you. Don't ask. Alright. And then 2 seconds here. Just got one more monitor to set up. There we go. Alright, cool. And with that being said, we can actually get to work. I need to make sure that the game audio is actually working here. Hang on. Because if I have to switch over this game audio, I'm not going to be too happy. 2 seconds. Is that still going through my main speakers? Yeah, it is. That's annoying. All right, 2 seconds. Let me just relaunch the game real fast. You only got 500 hours on you only got 500 hours on Fallout 4. Rookie numbers, dude. Like straight rookie numbers. I think on console I probably have 800 hours, and then here on PC I'm only at like a couple hundred or something, just because I started playing this game when it first came out on console and it never kind of switched over. All right, hang on, just had to switch up my audio source so that way this all comes in. Stream broke a little bit. It does look like that. Yeah, launching different programs and processes and stuff like that. We just gotta be, if you don't mind being patient. It'll fix in just a little bit. A little while. Alright, looks like everything's working here. Get back into the game, get back into building. Hopefully everything's working. I do count that. Whenever people are like, "Whoa, how far? Like, how many hours do you have in game?" I count all my hours, all of my hours every of the day. All right, let's open up Vault 88 again because that's what we're doing here. Yeah, just a little amount. Love this gun. All right, so I'm not gonna do a vault tour. I got to get straight to work here because the reason I'm on early today is to get straight to work here. That is a bit laggy. I might take a break in like an hour and reset my router when I like break for lunch or something like that. I don't know. So I am going to start some of the quest line today. I got a little bit of work to do in terms of like lighting and stuff like that, but I do plan on starting the quest line here. Again, have a little bit of work that I want to get done first though, because I have set up a little bit of the residential, and so now we're going to just kind of keep that going. See, a little bit of the residential set up, only one set of beds. Don't have any defenses yet. Let's get that done. Yeah. Get these heavies up front. There's a new Fallout bundle. That's exciting. It kind of makes sense though. Man, this mod does make building in this front area a little bit of a pain. See if I can fit it now that it's... No, I can put it in the ground. That's kind of fun. Don't tag that for search. Hang on, I wanted to rotate that a little bit. There we go. All right, so now we got at least an 8 defense there. What's the creation credits? I think you get those when you buy something from like the DLC store or something on Fallout. You get credits or something like that that allow you to... Yeah, I hope that made sense. That kind of made no sense to me. All right, we got 10 beds. We got power, we got water. I got food from supply lines. Let's go ahead and start the quest a little bit. Here, hang on, let's take a body part. I'm slowly trying to clear out my hallways of some of the ghouls. And so, got to move a couple body parts piece by piece. Let me give you a hand. Okay. That was bad dad joke. What's up, Overseer?
Just a moment and we can begin.
Don't shoot her in the face. I do that a lot. I shoot Fallout NPCs in the face. What's up, lady?
Yes. Welcome. So,
It is a vault. You wait till you see it inside. It's pretty...
A question or two.
Yeah.
Government?
Yeah, we're the good guys. Just answer the question.
We're the good guys. Just answer the questions.
If you answer things properly, you get 2 extra vault dwellers as opposed to just Clem. And so it's appropriate to kind of do this.
You won't do for our special assignment. But welcome to our vault. Your new home. If
I can't
she
do
is
anything about
represented
laggy stream.
what's left
Don't
of
ask.
our-
I can't, man.
The
Sorry about
outside
that.
world must be rougher than
And if you would like to make a water empire, that's your choice. I think it's a profitable way to do things.
Let's continue.
all right.
This is a real nice...
Within reason.
This guy,
Sure.
he's not a bad guy. He just is kind of a little
A
shady,
hypothetical.
but he's not a bad guy.
No. So you
Well, whatever you'd like.
If you're thinking about ripping...
Listen.
Yay.
Just
We
don't
got
go
him.
expecting me to jump.
I think we could use them in our vault.
As long as you guys are...
I appreciate. Go ahead and get acquainted with your new
Nice.
What a colorful gentleman.
Look at these people
Clearly
just
he will
wandering.
work for our experiments. Here's hoping third time's a charm.
Kind of a weird setup. I don't know why she's going down there. Usually they go into the vault.
Let's
Oh,
do
well.
the next interview then.
As you say. Hello. Welcome to your new...
Wow. Oh,
yes.
oh,
Well, you've been
All
assigned...
right, here we
but
go.
you want me to guard? But I don't. Mm-hmm.
Nothing to be nervous about.
Yeah.
Just get our little
sorry.
guinea pig here.
Another.
Ah,
Really?
well, she was
Finally,
strong.
she's going into the
God.
vault there. I like him.
I think we found our man.
There we go.
Gee, thanks.
Weird. Are you interested?
You mean I can? That's me.
Yes.
Sure.
And
All right,
like
perfect.
the present. Now that we have, the first step is to get him properly equipped and dressed. There should be supplies in the welcome area near the entrance.
Okay. So we're gonna take 1, 2, 3 pit boys, and oops, didn't mean to take them all. Screwed that up. Hang on. Miscellaneous. Put back 7 of these pit boys, and then a tire. Put back 27 of those. There we go. Okay.
Clem,
What's up, bro?
let's get you outfitted like a real vault dweller.
Have I ever played Europa Universalis? No. No, I don't think I've ever played that one. That one's kind of interesting. I imagine it's kind of like a Waterworld game, though. Kind of gives that vibe, right? Alright, so you are going to have one of those. And then you're also going to have one of... Where are they? These. There you go. Wait, no, did I take that back? I didn't want to take that back. I meant to hit equip. It's been so long since I've like set up dwellers in this game. It's at least my excuse. Alright, there's your jumpsuit, and then where's the equip button? T. There it is.
Some people
All right.
complain, but not me. Just happy to be here.
What's up, bro?
Yes. I just want to trade a few things.
Of course.
Yeah, you're getting a free pit boy. There, get you your vault suit first. Then get you your free pit boy. Look at you being awesome. Alright, let's go find that lady. Got only a couple hands left. Alright, so the lady should be kind of wandering around, or she might have gone off to like the food area. Let's check residential first. I don't have like anything set up.
Yes?
And so yeah, here she is.
Let's trade.
This vault's massive though, and so there's a very good chance that I'm gonna lose people. They do need to fix city skylines. It's a great game though. There's so many like amazing features of it. It truly is what I wanted SimCity to be when the latest SimCity came out, but yeah, never really got that far. All right, so now we need to actually like have these people be things. Look at you getting into that bunk bed up there. That was actually kind of cool. I've never seen the animation for their doing that. Okay, so we have a lot of travel distance. I need to get she's going to be a farmer. And so we're going to get her all the way down to the farm. There's so much space in this vault. But I'm going to get like so many people lost. I need to actually get the mod for making the settlements bigger. So that way I can have like 50, 60 people inside of here. Otherwise it's going to be a ghost town. Or like you just walk into a massive room and there's a farm or something like that. All right, onward. Okay, you are in charge of our food production. So get down here and get to feeding us. All right, now we're going to put the other guy. I want him to run a shop. And so we need to, not like a shop, but like, because I got a doctor's down there. Trying to think about something else I could do. Grounded is a great city builder. If you look at Grounded as a city builder. Like, the scale of the bases that you can do in Grounded is actually kind of remarkable. Alright, I'm thinking this is going to be like a ready room or something like that. Trying to think about what I can have this one dude do. What's going on, Not Cringe? How you doing? Is that the overseer sleeping in that? Clem, you can... Look at this dopey grin on his face. Alright, and here's the other guy. Let's think. What should we have him do? You know what? For right now, just for right now, we're going to put them on food, and I'm going to build a shop down by the farm, because that's where the majority of these dudes are going to be. Man, you aren't kidding, and don't ask. That is laggy. Sorry, I'm watching a monitor of myself over here so I can actually kind of see how the lag spikes get. It's like that sometimes. I blame my ISP. Actually, I blame the fact that I have to use a Wi-Fi card to connect to the internet here. But even when I plug in, I get less from that router. Should I be the Rome Empire? I like Rome building. Like, I really, really, really enjoy the aesthetics of Rome. All right, let's get you on some tomatoes. There you go. That's just going to be for a few minutes. I have seen the way you play Grounded. It is pretty impressive, if I can say so. All right, so I guess the most important thing that we can start working on is this room right here, which is our doctor's office clinic. Do a tour? I can do a tour in just a moment. We're kind of in like one of the back areas of the vault, and so it'll take me a little bit to get to the front. Didn't mean to take that door. Here, I'll do a quick tour of this area. So we have a clinic back here. This is going to be the clothing shop. Across the way here, that's an exit out of the vault. Across the way, this is our weapons shop, which I'm pretty excited about how that's shaping out. Haven't decided what this other shop's going to be, but this one back here is going to be something. Haven't figured out what. This is the farm, which is probably one of the larger areas in the vault is this farm. That's actually not true. Yeah, kind of true. Back over here is the cafeteria. One of two cafeterias. I think I'm going to replace one of the rooms with a cafeteria. All right, so it takes me a little bit to get all the way back to the front area. And so hang on just a second here. Little staging area. Don't know what I'm going to put in here yet. And then There's the dude coming down to work on the farm. The other girl's going back to go to bed a little bit. Haven't figured out what that closet's going to be for. All right, and then back over here, this is the main area of the vault. We got a classroom, which feeds right into our lab because students are guinea pigs in this vault, which leads into a second lab, which leads into a second exit. This is one of the places you can kind of see where we're at in terms of the actual vault structure. A little bit of both. We're trying to make the largest vault we've ever attempted, while also doing it for personal use, and this is going to be like the base of operations and things like that. And so got a lot to do here. That's the main like ready room. Haven't built it out yet or anything like that. It's our main atrium right now. A couple closets. I got 5 closets over there. Not sure why. Then back here we got residential 1, residential 2. They all have their own private bathrooms. We got residential 3, and then I'm furnishing that residential. So there's residential 4. Up here we have luxury residential. And so there's luxury residential 1, luxury residential 2. Oh, luxury bathroom. Forgot about that. There's luxury bathroom. Let's use the atrium exit to get back to the atrium. So here's the larger upper stairs of the atrium. Jump down here so you can see the scale. All right, so ready room, that was the classroom right there. See, classroom. If I go up here, there's another staging room that takes us back out to the atrium space. Back here, this takes us into a spare room. I'm thinking about turning this into a cafeteria, though, because I do want a second cafeteria. If I go back here, this one takes a few seconds. This takes us back down to that front little ready room, and so that's what that is. Back over here. Thank you. We got up into the overseer's quarters, which I really need to build out this overseer's quarters a lot. Let me make sure. Let me get the elevator up here real fast. Back here is the overseer's bathroom, and then overseer's office. Again, I haven't built out anything. Let's take the elevator back down to the first floor. I am using a handful of mods. I should mention that. Back this way, let's get all the way down to water and power. Takes a little bit to get like anywhere in this vault. All right, so here's our power reactor. I'm not going to go outside because it gets a little glitchy, but it leads right out to the water pump here. I am going to go outside. As I mentioned, it gets a little glitchy because of how the mod works, but you can kind of see how everything's structured out. That bathroom's bigger than your living room. I mean, hey, if you're gonna live life under, as well have it be a little luxurious, right? All right, over here, I haven't figured out what I'm doing with this room yet. I just kind of built it out because I wanted to have a third large, massive space, and I haven't figured out what I'm gonna do with it yet. But what I did end up doing so far is putting a giant Nuka World alien thing here, but I haven't figured out what this room's for yet. And that's pretty much the vault in a nutshell. I'm gonna get on back down to working on one of those shops. I don't even know what time it is. Hang on, let me see what time it is. Okay, so it's 3 a.m. So I got a little while until they're gonna wake up. All right, instead of building out a shop, I'm gonna let that dude just make some food for a little bit. I'm gonna work on the overseer's office, just to give Barstow a place to sleep, or well, me a place to sleep. All right, here we go. So first things first, let's fix the lighting in here. And I am using a mod to fix a lot of the lighting. And so it's just a matter of using the right one. Exactly. Make sure it's a nice hole. Oh yeah, the Nuka World stuff. So it looks like there's about a 1 minute delay on the stream, guys. And so my apologies on that. Had some lag when I first got in here. And where's the vault lighting? Is this vault lighting? Yeah, this is the vault lighting. Okay, that's the one I want. And so I'm using a vault lighting mod that is specifically for the Vault 88 builds to fix a lot of the shadow problem that some of the components have. And so that's, if you're wondering where this is coming from, that's what I'm doing. Exactly, yeah. So the way that, if you've never seen the Vault 88 quest play out, you basically stumble onto a vault that got sealed when the bombs dropped and it never got finished. So you're tasked with finishing the vault, and then after you finish the vault, spoilers alert, you know, but it's a 15-year-old, 15-year-old game at this point. And so you're tasked with fixing up the vault, and then after you fix up the vault, you become the overseer. So it's pretty cool setup. I like it, at least. Okay, just getting rid of a couple of these shadows here, making the overseer's office at least look presentable, right? Ooh, that's a big one to get rid of. Yeah, in fact, I'm going to put a second one right here just to make it look really big. All right, last one that we're going to do is right here. I lied. We're going to also put one right about here because I don't like these shadows. These are big shadows. Okay, there we go. Look at that. Look at that. Would you look at that? You're watching the past? You were watching the past, 17. You were. It happens. I think my internet's running a little bit laggy right now, and so I definitely understand that frustration. I call my ISP probably once a month and yell at them and say, like, hey dude, like, you're interfering with my business. Why are you doing that? They love it when you call them dude, like customer service workers. They love it so much. I'm being sarcastic. I recognize that when I'm trying to be sarcastic, people can't tell a lot of times, so I have to tell them I'm being sarcastic. There we go. All right, again, just trying to get rid of some of the shadows. So my daughter listens to this like YouTube channel called Scratch Garden, right? And they do these like ultra silly songs for kids and stuff, and they're super funny and stuff like that. And I've had a couple of them stuck in my head constantly, specifically this one Scratch Garden song called I Am Not a Banana. And oh my gosh, it is a good song, and yeah, I'm not a banana. Blah blah blah. Used to play Fallout 4 on Xbox. Exactly, and I feel bad for all the console players who like have never seen some of the extent of what you can do in Fallout 4 because of the lack of mod support that's out there. And like I get it, you're not allowed to like release things that break games on consoles because there's like user terms of service and stuff like that, like end user license agreements that you have to support. Otherwise, Microsoft, Sony can get in trouble for stuff that like Bethesda does, Rockstar does, etc. And so like that's the reason why consoles don't give you the level of freedom that like a PC would. But at the same time, it's unfortunate because you guys miss out on a lot. So I definitely understand that one. I'm always tired these days, dude. Like you got up at 6. I'm not trying to one up you in the slightest or anything like that, but my kid has been getting me up at like 5:30 for the past like since she was born. Plus all the like stuff getting through the night. And like my wife and I are cool about it. We do all that work together. And so like when the baby wakes up, we both get up, you know? And so like it's not even like I'm not complaining about like, oh, that damn baby woke me up last night or anything like that. Like no. It's just like, man, that kid, like my first kid, she was sleeping through the night like within like a couple months of being alive, you know? My second kid, whew, it's taking her a little while to get there. And that's okay. Every baby's different. Yeah, exactly 30 minutes before you. There you go. There you go. Congratulations, dude. That's awesome. And it's probably one of my favorite like age range. Like everybody's just like, oh, the terrible twos. Twos were actually pretty fun. You just have to get through all the emotional stuff. Twos were pretty fun, but like 3 and 4, oh my gosh, those are some of the best years ever. Because like the personality starts coming out, you can have a lot of fun with them. They want to play games that are actually like not necessarily entertaining, but at least enjoyable. You know, it's not like we play Candyland, and like Candyland is a blast, man. If you guys remember Candyland is a blast to play. You know, we played the Bluey version too, super fun, like super fun. I'm kind of excited to see if I can end that cycle or stigma, if you will, or if we're gonna fall into it, because I don't have the personal experience, so I can't be like, oh yeah, no, it's gonna be super easy for me. Like I don't have that experience, but yeah, I definitely have gotten the warnings before. Candy Mountain, Charlie. Oh, not gonna do that again. That honestly is my wife and I were talking the other day, and she said, what did she say? It was hilarious. She just says, if anybody were to listen into our conversations and the things that we quoted at each other, they would be horrified, because like we constantly quote like The Office and Candy Mountain or Charlie the Unicorn at each other and stuff like that. And so yeah, there you go. The Neopleurodon. All right, let's get a bed out for our overseer. Appreciate it. Thank you, Captain Lex. Mighty kind of you. All right, I want a nice bed. Let's get a nice mid-century modern bed. I don't like that with the footboard. Yeah, we're not going to do one with that big footboard there. I don't know the difference between these two beds. What's the difference? I don't know. We're going to get rid of that one. Nice. Congratulations, 17. Congrats, dude. Like, seriously, really cool. All right. Bed is going to go over here. I'm not a banana. I'm not a banana. I'm serious. Scratch Garden, I Am Not a Banana. One of the greatest songs of our generation. Not containers. I want tables, tablets. Let's go. I need 2 nightstands. Need some good looking nightstands. Hang on. Slow it down. Slow it down. Too many. Went too far. Too far! Okay, I guess there's not many mod tables in this pack. Let's get some nice vault nightstands here. I need more steel. I did not see how far my steel reserves have gotten. Could they be low? Alright, let's get some containers out. Again, I don't have much steel, So there's not much that I'm going to be able to do here. Be able to get all the... What is that? Sink with a trash can. That's going to go inside of the dentist shop. Really like that storage console. It's a nice one. Here, we need to put like a TV watching area. So we'll do it. You don't want to put it in front of an entrance. You got to like feng shui the room, right? Like this is base legend, not base slop. Put it right here. Nah, you know what? I put it over here. There's a reason. I know exactly what couch I want to use. Okay. Alright, what else? What else? What else? These are all vault stuff. Is that the vault hamper? Gotta have at least one dirty clothes hamper, right? To make it look a little natural and clean. That's fair. That's fair. Alright. I guess we need to... What are you doing up here, Clem? Don't be following the overseer around. Don't be creepy like that. So as I said, this is just the quarters, right? I'm not really too adamant about like fixing up too much of it. I just kind of want to get it started. Which, I mean, I'm going to need a lot more steel to get it started. All right, let's take a little break here because she's going to tell me to build something and I'm not even going to have enough to build it yet.
Hi.
I need to like go get a
Our
bunch of
first
stuff.
vault residence. What a moment.
What an amazing moment.
Exercise is instead of using vault while you a perfect
Okay. Power's important.
Settlements.
Let's go.
Right.
the prototype.
So she's going to get me this like...
Clem.
Oh,
Well, let me
Calm down there,
work,
overseer.
Clem.
All right, so now we have to build this power cycle 1000, which I don't think I have enough steel for it, or copper for that matter. So let's go ahead and leave the vault for a little bit. Keeps cutting out. Damn, dude. Well, I'll tell you what, I'm going to be taking a break probably in about 30 minutes or so, and like going to get in a bite. And after I finish getting a bite, I'm going to reset my router and I'll probably come back for a couple more hours. I want to just get a lot of work done here. All right, let's head over to Preston over here in Sanctuary. I'm not a banana. Again, it's stuck in my head. Like constantly stuck in my head. I want to see how bad the other stream is right now. All right.
Take care of yourself, dear.
I gotta hand it to you, General. You really turned things. I never thought we should see. And Ronnie Shaw.
I like her.
She. Ha. That's a. I'd heard stories about the fact that. I'll let you know if I hear of any settlements. In the meantime,
In the meantime, what?
is there something you need?
No? All right.
Come with me. I need your help.
Sure
Well,
thing,
we're going to
General.
shift Preston
I think the
down to the
folks here can
vault,
manage on their own,
just
though.
like all of our
Thanks to
other...
you.
Actually, I think he's might be the only person.
Hey,
I'm listening. Need something?
you should head home.
All right, and head home to Vault 88, please.
You know
Thank
where
you.
to find me if you need me.
All right, so that one's done and handled.
No need to say
Really, I need to kind of like just get some stuff. So hang on. We'll keep the smoke grenades in there. Take that with me. I only got 4 purified waters. All right, we'll leave that in there for now. All the ammo can come with me though. All right. So I need to find some new steel. Let's go ahead and get Abernathy Farm locked in. Alright, you know what? We might as well do thicket excavations. What up, Gaming Dad? Thanks for the heart, dude. Appreciate that, man. Mighty kind of you. How you been? And everybody, if you're here, it's a low stream day because I'm on for so early right now. But if you're here, make sure you're following the Gaming Dad on TikTok. Great guy. Great guy. We used to work together. I actually don't even tell the story of where we used to work very often or what I used to do in my former life. But it's super silly. Look at all these Raider scum up here. Talk about some serious Raider scum. What's up, friend? How you doing? Yeah. Just waiting for this. Actually, no, there's like nobody here today. It's just a really low day. Which I mean is fine. I kind of prefer these sometimes because I need to be focusing on building, and sometimes when the chat's going crazy, I can't get the builds done. Which I mean is silly, right? But it's true. And I definitely need to get some of these projects off my plate so we can get back into like the Project Zomboid project and stuff like that. So, yeah. I don't know, where did I go? Where did I go? I don't know where I went. Dude, I'm like right here. You just didn't look hard enough. Like, seriously? Weak. Hey. Whoa, dude. Thank you very much for the gift. Mighty kind of you, dude. Very, very friendly. Hey, Gaming Dad. I hear you're like ramping up your YouTube situation too. So nice work on that. I don't really have a preference of like which one I prefer or anything like that. And so it is what it is. I just want to get all of our platforms up higher. But again, thank you very much for the gift, Gaming Dad. Mighty kind of you, dude. Ooh, that actually might be an upgrade. Let's check that out. What was it, this one? That is an upgrade. Yeah, that's nice. How do you not see me? Like, nice, dude. Get it up there. Everybody go follow Gaming Dad right now. Get him up to 1,000. Maybe get you like 1 or 2 more subs here. It's early. It's weird. It feels weird playing a video game at like 10:30 a.m. Like, this is out of sorts for me. Nice, dude. That's fantastic. Good work. That's really cool to hear. Gotta remember that I can just try to force some of these locks sometimes, and I should be doing that. You're using vidIQ, right? Right, Gaming Dad? Sorry, I was about ready to just be like, oh yeah, your name. But yeah. Like, I hope you're using vidIQ, because that was a big thing for us. Nope. Hey, successfully opened that one. Love that. All right, now I do need steel, so I am grabbing a couple of these steel items. Look at that Mirelurk in a cage. Pack Brahmin over there. Hang on. Does that mean there's a trader over here? What up?
I just need to trade gear with you.
Go ahead.
Oh, this is one of my settlers. Okay. Yeah, get to wherever your trading line goes, please. Yeah, let's go up here. You should check out vidIQ. It's what got us from like really slow follower growth to like explosive like overnight. It was actually I attribute vidIQ to getting us like I think it was 600 followers in one day or like 2 days or something like that, and getting us over the line. And so yeah, definitely recommend it. Basically, it is a companion tool that works with your YouTube to help you come up with like video ideas, short ideas, help you optimize your existing content out there so that way it can just be more effective, that type of thing. And so, yeah, highly recommend it for pretty much every single person under the sun. Nice. Open the gates. Come on out, bro. Let's dance. Did I like break your leg or something? Is that what it is? I think I broke his leg. No, either way. Yep, just some extra experience for those dudes. But anyway, you guys remember Thicket Excavations? When you first get down here, you have to help a dude, and I can't remember his name. It's like Sully or something like that. You have to help Sully open this place up so that way all these dudes can come in, but they end up being raiders, and you don't realize that you're helping a raider until later on. Not giving ourselves and Jay enough credit. I mean, don't get me wrong, like, we're having a blast here, but one of these days, I don't know. See, ChatGPT is good, but this learns your channel, and so the longer you use it, the more successful you're going to be with it. And so I highly recommend it for every single person who's a content creator. And if you end up paying for the service, I think it's like $50 a month. If you end up paying for the service, let me know. I think I got a referral code that might be able to save you some money. It was me shooting your buddy in the head because I don't have a silencer on my sniper rifle yet. This one's going to be even more funny. Oh, he didn't die? What? He should have died from that. Gonna just hang out here for a second. I appreciate that, 17. That's mighty kind of you to say. Alright, so we're going to sneak up here while they're hunting for me. Let the heat die down, because we got a couple of places that we need to search now that we have Thicket Excavations done. And if the name of the game is getting steel, so I have my stealth up really high. I just realized that that's a big part of it. Definitely a big part of why I'm able to not be seen like this. I feel like it would be super easy to find me with like everything that I got going on here. I feel like it would be way too easy to find me. Like I'm literally standing on top of a railing on top of a staircase right now. Stealth mechanics in this game are broken and I love it. Are you the only two? Okay. Ooh, bad shot. These guys are trying from over there too. That ain't gonna work. Alright, let them get me. Or come up after me, at least. I love that. I think he's using a stealth boy. Nope. Just got like level 3 on the stealth perk. Great little mechanic right here. I think I just saw another one. Yep. Nope. That was dumb. I slipped off the side. That was dumb. I'm going to have to do all of that again. That was so stupid. So dumb. Unless I got an autosave from opening up my Pip-Boy. So there you go. So stupid. I feel dumb. Didn't get an autosave. Alright, no worries. Don't want to do that one again. We're just going to move on to this quest that I need to do. I have 11 people out here in Ten Pines. Man, I might send some of these people down to the vault. That was dumb. That's how I die in Fallout. Like, that's always how I've died in Fallout, is dumb, stupid mistakes. Okay. Look at all these people here.
I'm new around here.
What's up?
I wanted to introduce myself.
Nice.
This looks like any place you want me.
Yes.
Let me show you.
Sure.
I'm going to send a few of these people to the vault. Actually, you know what? Just go over there. I need to get into this menu. There's a lot of people here. All right, you go to the vault. Smoother than marble. Absolutely. That is how we like to do business. All right, you can also go to Vault 88. Okay, you're actually important here. You're not doing anything. You can move to Vault 88. And right now I only have one female in that vault, so instead of being a weird one, let's go ahead and get another female down to the vault. Can't be moved from the settlement? Okay. Alright then. I kind of feel like I need to fix this up a little bit. Alright, we're going to move her to Vault 88. There you go. Because I definitely need to add some beds here. So hang on, let me fix that real fast. Oh, I have no steel. Huh. Still going to run into the issue that I was having back in the vault. Okay, and it looks like I've already scavenged everything from here that's worthwhile. So this ain't going to cut anything. Hey, there's a little steel for me. Anything inside of here that I haven't gotten yet? Nope. Maybe. Gives you aluminum. There's some steel. Alright, hang on. I do a bunk bed? Yep. At least get 2 beds for the price of 1. It's not a covered bed, but it doesn't matter. These are just kind of like backstop beds to fuel the vault production. Alright, still got a few people here. Let's move you to Vault 88. Yes, I will. I will. It does make me sound crazy. Appreciate that. Alright, finally got that managed again, so now we can head to go do this quest over here. So if I remember correctly, this is the one that you get there and there's these auto guns that hit you really hard. Wait, no, I think I'm thinking of a wrong one. I'm thinking of a different one. We shall see. Kind of saw that coming. Alright, back to the settlement here. Let's get these people involved. No point in wasting all my ammo, right? Come on, everybody. There we go. I should probably like hook them up with some better weapons, but we'll do that eventually. All right, onward. What is stuck here? You're in the trees, bro. There we go. Free bottle cap. Would you eat a bottle? I always wonder how they get bottle caps inside of them. See, like, I wish I could just salvage like all of this stuff, like these cars right here. Be perfect to salvage to get a bunch of steel, but for some reason they don't let you do that. Big ol' shame. trying to remember which one this is. It's either this one's filled with super mutants, or it's got like these auto guns on it, but I don't think it's the auto gun one. What's up there? Yeah, this has raiders up there. Okay. And mole rats. Don't know why the mole rats aren't killing the raiders, but whatever. Look at that dog sticking his face through the wall. Crazy old dog. I was wondering what was all dangery on me. Wow, that actually worked really well. Punched him in the face and he died. Wasn't expecting that. Okay. Fortunately, had to kill the puppy. But it's like that sometimes. What's up, friend? Whoa. That's what we call an explosive mole rat. Exciting. I always go up to fridges in the open area here, because I always wonder if we're gonna run into like another person hidden in them, because there's so many quests in the Fallout line of like finding people in fridges and things like that. Was that an Indiana Jones movie where he like lives through a nuclear blast by staying inside of a refrigerator? There's an Easter egg in New Vegas about that. Like, you find a fridge with a skeleton inside of it. Also, I feel like the gas mask should have an actual purpose, but it really doesn't have much of a purpose. And I think that's unfortunate. What a blast indeed. Okay. So now let's head on inside here. Fine, you're gonna make me go through the door? I didn't want to go through the door. It'd be so cool if I could find some more 10mm ammo before we go down there, but nope. Not gonna be that fortunate. Oh well. Oh well. It's my gun of choice in most Fallouts is the what's it called? The silenced 10mm. So there you go. 2 seconds. Okay. Onward. Yeah, vidIQ is really cool. I've been a paid member of vidIQ for probably 2-3 years at this point. So yeah, highly recommend. Highly recommend it. Great service.
Think you can hide?
Bad shooting, what the hell? I need to get a red dot on this thing ASAP. Amazed she didn't see me. It's the joys of having the sneak perk so high. He did not have any impact on the first movie or on Raiders. A great movie. Indiana Jones did not have to have any impact. Or did not have any, and I agree with that.
Playing kids.
What's up, friend? That's what I meant to do. Super fun. But I do not have the ammo to screw around like this. Kids like to screw around. Alright, call out your guesses. You know how we do this. Blah, blah, blah. Let's find some duds. There's a dud. Find another dud. Give me another dud. Come on, there's a dud. There's another dud. Is that it? Okay. Trying to see what the easiest ones would be. ED probably has the best options on it. Let's go with raised. Likeness of 1, so it's not tossed. Not riches. Might be mutter. Might be Nathan. Might be forces. It's not spring. It's not tossed. Might be savage. Okay, so there's still 4 options. Let's go next with mutter.
There we go.
There we go. Easy enough. All right, let's open up that intel room. That's the only thing that you do here with that computer is you open the intel room. Take that blowtorch. Again, the main goal is getting steel so we can keep building. But this unlocks another settlement. And that other settlement will have plenty of steel for us to take too. And so that's the main reason why we're doing this. I also need copper. That's the other big thing that I need. Man. Get my sniper rifle out. See if any of these are bigger or better. Nah. Nah. So what I really want to know is, like, when you open up a container like that, right? The concept is that you found this pre-war room that nobody else has been able to get into because you were the only one that was able to hack the terminal. Right? Sweet. 10 mils. So why is there a pipe pistol inside of here? Because this is a military bunker, right? And so there's no reason for there to be a pipe pistol, because pipe weapons were made because people just needed to make guns out of things, and they're like just DIY weapons. And so that's my big question, is why are there like all these seriously low level weapons? Like here, look, this duffel bag, this is pre-war, short pipe rifle in there. Why? Like, I understand it from a gaming perspective, but still at the same time, what up, Gaming Dad on Twitch? Good to see you, buddy. But still, I think it's just super weird. And it's something that I've always thought was kind of super weird about it. Trying to find our way to just do this all stealthy like. What's up, friend? Should have turned around. Yeah, anytime I play a Bethesda game, Stealth Archer all the way. Like, even in games like this where it's not about... That is not how a plunger works. My goodness, amateur hour here. But anytime I play a game from Bethesda, it's always the Stealth Archer approach. Literally you? Absolutely. Absolutely literally you. That is definitely the most accurate emoji I've seen in a long time. Doodling for gunsmiths. You know what? Maybe that's how and why we're getting all that. That's practical. I mean, it's better than the alternative. All right, let's head down. Let's head down. If there's nobody on the up, we got to make sure that we clear out all the people down here. Otherwise, they can shoot up at us. Missed me. Somebody else heard that, though. Going loud. Oh, wait, that was the wrong thing. Do I seriously have artillery snoop? That was dumb. What's up, friend? He turned around and just looked at it like, what was that? It's a baseball grenade, you moron.
Weird, huh? You should be.
Come on now. It's like, take 3 feet forward. I love how he's just like, are you scared? No.
Show
You
your
just killed your
face.
Oh, dude.
Come on. I
Did you
dare
just pick up a junk jet? I think dude just picked up a junk jet. He's coming around. Hang on.
Come on out. I'll make it nice and quick.
If he's got a junk jet, he can actually take me out in like one shot, so I gotta be a little careful here. Oh, it was a minigun. Okay, I feel a little bit better. Yeah, it's just a minigun. Lots of stuff on that minigun. And I mean, lots of ammo, that's the word I was looking for. Alright, anyway, onward. Look at this little Winston Churchill bear over here. Got the army helmet with the cigar, love it. 10 mil. Get that overdue book. Even though I don't even think I've gone to the library one time. Actually, no, I did go to the library. I did go to the library like one time in this. Why can I not take this lunchbox? Oh, it was already opened. Guess I opened it when I threw explosives at it. Right? That makes the most sense? Yeah, that makes sense. Alright, well hang on. We'll head in here for a second. So this is the downstairs of that area. Anything? No, nothing worthwhile. Look at these corpses. I feel like I say that probably 10 times every time we do a Fallout stream. Just, hey, look at these corpses over here. These are some nice corpses. Can we, like, it'd be pretty cool if we could turn a satellite on or something in here. I can't remember if this is connected to another quest. I'm sure it is. There's so many, like, locations that overlap in Fallout 4. Whereas, like, Fallout New Vegas, every single location is, like, single use, pretty much, except for the casinos and things on the Strip. But, like, even between Fallout New Vegas and Fallout 4, they perfected their dungeoning, too. Because they apply the same principles as, like, Skyrim. And so when you're playing, like, a dungeon game... hang on, there's the locket. So when you're playing one of these games, you go into this situation where, like, you'll enter into a building and it'll make you go through like 4 or 5 levels. In Fallout New Vegas, you would have to backtrack all 4 or 5 levels to leave out the same exit typically. Whereas this game, they actually put in a couple of stops on that. So that way you don't have to do that. And I think it's pretty cool. I don't know if that made sense at all, but I hope it did. Whoa! That's one way to catch an entire room on fire. Probably should be looking for that stuff before I just shoot. Hey, Finn. Good to see you. Sorry about the delay. We're on a little bit of a lag delay right now. What's up, Legendary Rad Roach? Did I kill that one shot? Nice. It's always fun when you can take out a legendary with one shot before they mutate. Sentinel's leather chest. Okay. That's actually pretty cool. It's actually a pretty cool chest piece. What chest piece am I rocking? Shadowed combat armor. That's almost tempting to switch out, but I'd lose so much damage resistance. So I love that there's a mod that I'm using that allows you to force locks. Unless they added it, but I'm pretty sure it came with the mod pack. And when you force the lock, you just break a bobby pin if you don't get it. It makes things super fun. There's the key for the intel room. Unrusted tin can, that's kind of nice. Wish there was something we could do with it. Alright, well that's it for this room. And we got our little locket too, so we can get out of here. Go the long way now and check this stuff out. Make sure that we got all the stuff from up here. Looks like it. I'm pretty sure we got most of it except for like this over here. Yeah. There we go. A little extra stuff. Some extra wrench. How do you get to Vault 88? So Vault 88 is over in, it's like Thicket Excavations or something. So there it is down here, right? And all you really have to do is go down to like Jamaica Plains and then a little south. You're gonna find, where is it? Is that seriously it? I thought it gave you another like location for it, but yeah, I think that is it. Yeah, just head down to like right about here and that's where the vault location is. There's a radio station. If you have the DLC, that's of course the first part of it, but there's a radio station that you can listen to, and the radio station tells you, like, gives you a map marker that you can go to, and so that's the easiest way to find it, is just follow the map marker. All right, head on back outside. So I'll be back on. I'm gonna go get a bite in like 5-10 minutes. I'm just gonna go get something to eat, and then I'm gonna come back on for probably 2 hours or so. Like as soon as I'm done eating, I'm just trying to really what's happening, and I'm gonna just be candid with you guys. Is I enjoy my other job, like I enjoy it, it's fun, but I would much rather have more fun, if that makes sense. And what I would like to do is do this more frequently, and so that's where my head's at. Is I want to try to stream more, release more content, all of that. Okay. Yeah, because this is more fun. All right, onward. Let's go talk to this Abernathy dude, and then we'll get access here. Wait, do you?
Out here,
It's one of my provisioners.
one day at a time.
Or
I've
no,
got
that would
that
he would say
rocket pack for
settler,
you.
not provisioner.
Serious?
Okay, there
That's
you go.
great news. Whatever the Minutemen.
There you go. Minutemen settlement now. You know, actually, I think that he would say settler if he was one of mine. So let's talk to this dude.
Just wanted to trade a few things.
No, actually, I do think he is mine. Okay. All right, so now we can do Abernathy's farm and get a bunch of steel. Let's first store all of this junk in here. And then we need to set up a couple things. First thing we need to set up, if we're adding this to the supply line, and so I need to get a recruitment beacon. So let's tag all that for search. We need copper, ceramic, rubber, and steel. We're gonna be able to get some of that here. There's the steel. Yeah, get rid of some of this stuff. Alright, the big stuff to get rid of is all in here, and you got to be careful about getting rid of it too quickly, because there's some of it that you can't really get rid of. Wait, what? You just went to Corey? Not what? I'm very confused, Finn. Get that man-to-man comic. But yeah, we need to find enough stuff to do a recruitment beacon. Oh, now where do you go? Okay, so once you get down to like it's like an excavation location, you have to kill all the raiders that are around there, and then go inside of the excavations and down towards like the bottom of the area. You're gonna find an entrance, like a little cave entrance to a vault. You do, and I'm gonna reiterate, you need to make sure you have the DLC, otherwise it's not gonna appear there. It's gonna be a wall that they're trying to blow open, and that's kind of how it works. All right, there's our ceramic we need. All right, what are we at to? We need rubber, copper, and crystal. That's gunfire. What are you doing, Abernathy? What's happening? Okay, I guess we're all right. I'm guessing we're all right. Gonna get rid of some of your shack walls here, dude. It's not like I need it, but might as well, right? Gonna let them keep their beds. No point in getting rid of everything like that, right? There's a bunch of random junk that we want to store. Okay, there we go. How do you get the DLC? Oh, that's just something you buy. So it's called the Vault Tech Workshop, and it should be available on Steam. And you can typically get it for like a better price than you would other DLCs too, because it is a much smaller DLC than some of the other ones out there like Nuka World or Far Harbor. Come on now. We got the rubber now, so now we just need 2 more copper and some crystal. And that's, hang on, actually, did we just get the crystal? We just got the crystal, so now we just need 2 more copper. And we got it.
It's funny. Just for a moment.
Trying to think about where I could get some quick copper.
Suppose I can't help.
That lamp was promising. Typically you can get copper from lamps. There we go. There's another piece of copper. Now we just need 1 more piece of copper. That'd be fantastic if we could find it. And then the hard part is we also got to build a, what's it called? A generator. And so I'm probably going to even need more copper. But I can't remember what the generator costs off the top of my head. Got 140 steel now, so we're at least making that happen. That's nice. Alright, I don't think we're going to get copper from the main house here. That's unfortunate. Might have to go venture out somewhere else to find a couple pieces. Sounds good, buddy. Alright, let's check around the house real fast. See if we can find, like, yeah, a little side area like this. What's up, lady? You got something to say to me, or no, you just wanted to come and hang out? That's fine. Hey, appreciate the gift, man. Mighty kind of you, gaming dad.
Lucy, ain't you done today's wash yet?
No, Mom, I haven't got around to it yet. I'm too busy.
Alright, there's a water pump. Don't want to bother touching their melons.
Staying home the next time your father.
Alright, let's go check out this little listening post over here. See if we can find something with some copper in it. Can't break anything down here, but maybe we'll get lucky. We did not. We did not get lucky. It's always unfortunate when it's like one thing missing. What's going on, Joanna? How you? Nope, not mean to do that. There we go. I'm not gonna get copper from breaking that down. I will. Okay, I'm getting rid of that. I don't bother with the chem tables. Like, I know you can make some cool stuff with them, but I've never bothered with the chem tables. Okay, so now we can build a recruitment beacon. Yay. But I doubt we can put any power on it. Yep, because now we need rubber and copper. So, not much. Just a little bit of rubber and copper. But still enough to be noticeable here. Alright, do need to get another supply line going. That's a big part of this. Alright, gun nut. That's next. And where am I in terms of stuff? Let's get over to Red Rocket, and then we'll send a supply line back this way, come back and build the generator. But I figure this is pretty close. Alright, and then after I finish building this, I'm going to take off for a little bit, go get something to eat, and then I will be back very shortly to keep working on the vault, because I want to actually get some good progress done, and I haven't really done much progress. Like, I was actually thinking about this from a scope point of view, and there's so much going on with this build that yeah, it's not a good time. Wait, what was that? Oh, that's June. Okay. That's one of the dudes that you get from Preston's party. All right, let's check the bed, see if anybody's sleeping. No. I have 9 people here, and I think they might all be working the farms. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. He's unassigned. Hang on. Why are you helping if you're unassigned? All right, there's the unassigned one. All right, supply line, Abernathy Farm. There you go. I have a lot of supply lines on Red Rocket. Like, I was pretty much, if you look at my map, all of my supply lines come from Red Rocket. And so that's one of the reasons why it's like that. All right, heading over to Abernathy. Now that we got Abernathy connected up, we should be able to just build some power real fast to get that recruitment beacon going. And then I should be able to get everything else done. We'll see, though. Really laggy on the stream today. Sorry about that, guys. Okay. Power, generator. Still need more copper to make a generator work.